100 Years of Remembrance, 1921 to 2021. An exhibition by the Surrey Infantry Collection at Guildford House Gallery.
Hi, I'm Catherine Fabian, Collections Officer for the Surrey Infantry Collection. This November marks 100 years since the nation's remembrance traditions were first brought together. In 1921, the first ever poppy appeal was launched in support of veterans from the First World War. And today we observe Remembrance Day across the country each year, and we remember all of those impacted by wars, including innocent civilians, soldiers lost in past conflicts, and soldiers that continue to serve their country today. This Remembrance exhibition in particular focuses on remembering soldiers from Guildford and the surrounding area. Let's come in and have a look. Remembrance encourages us to think about the past regiments of the modern British Army, and the uniforms we have on display in this exhibition represent the history of Surrey's infantry regiments. This very distinctive uniform was a dress uniform for the Surrey Rifle Volunteers that dates from the late Victorian era, and the Surrey Rifle Volunteers were part of the broader Queen's Royal West Surrey Regiment. During the First World War, sadly, many families weren't able to bury their loved ones, and so the government sent out memorial plaques, sometimes also referred to as death pennies, to grieving families so that they had something to remember their lost soldiers by. These memorial plaques in particular were for George and Herbert Corpus, who both sadly died in the same battle in 1918 at ages 26 and 20 respectively. Herbert actually enlisted in the army in Guildford itself, and the brothers were just two of almost 8,000 soldiers who lost their lives from the West Surrey area during the First World War. We've asked members of our regimental family to contribute stories about what remembrance means to them and who in particular they are remembering at this time of year. Many of our eldest surviving veterans served during the Second World War, and so they often remember those that they served alongside during that time. For example, Eric Reeves, who turns 101 in January, told me about his time as a prisoner of war in France during the Second World War, and he said that he in particular remembers those that he was in the prison camp with. During the Remembrance season, many of our veterans still travel up to Guildford every year so that they can remember with their former comrades. On Remembrance Sunday, there is a parade through the High Street, which many of our veterans participate in, followed by a service at Guildford Castle War Memorial. In this display cabinet, we have some of our ceremonial items, which are sometimes used during remembrance parades. Firstly, we have some bugles, which are used to play the last post. Drums, such as the one here on display, are also often played during remembrance parades. They're played by someone called the drum major, and the drum major will also sometimes wear what's called a drum major's belt, shown here, which features the regiment's battle honours on it. Today, soldiers from Surrey are recruited by the Princess of Wales's Royal Regiment, which covers the whole of the South East area. In this exhibition, we are particularly remembering 6 soldiers who have lost their lives serving with the regiment since 1992, including Leo Callahan and Chris Raymond, who sadly died in Iraq in 2004. This is the uniform that they would have been wearing in Iraq. Today, the regiment's Benevolent Fund provides aid for veterans, serving soldiers and also their families, helping those not who have just lost loved ones, but also those who are struggling with the traumas of warfare. For this exhibition, we're asking our visitors to contribute to our remembrance wreath, adding names of people that they're remembering and also what remembrance means to them. Please do come and visit the exhibition if you're able to and contribute to our wreath yourself. And thank you very much for watching this video.